I have a little improv trick scenario idea for you. So this one is around using movement to kind of get out of a stuck place, or if you kind of find yourself or your brain kind of kicking in and you're wondering what I should do next or what the scene, where the scene's going, just simply using a bit of movement to get back in your body. And then using that, exploring that more into big abstract movements and how you can kind of incorporate that into a scene or into one of the games that you're playing. And I'm going to use the idea of like an honest monologue and abstract movement and bring that together to kind of show you the power, or give you the opportunity as the audience to like project and see what it feels like to watch this. So I'll ask Pete for a topic. Apples is the topic. Have you ever been on a road trip and yet you're flying by the road and you're driving and you got this idea of this destination that you're heading to? And you've got snacks in the car and you're thinking like, what would be a good snack? And then you kind of ponder, well, who am I and what does the snack represent? If I like an apple or if I like chocolate, will I be judged differently upon my choices? And will the people in the car with me, what are they thinking about my choice of snacks? It gets personal, and the preference is totally up to you. And as you kind of following down the road and things start to twist and turn, you find yourself shuffling through the play mix and thinking, again, what does this music say about me? If I put on the wrong track, does it suggest something that I'm not? If I play something that's right, do I win over the crowd? Is the car or audience suddenly mine? And as the music hits your soul, you start to ponder deep into the soul of who you are, and you think, am I like an apple? Am I crunchy? Am I soft? What sort of flavors do I offer? What kind of people want to take a bite? You finally reach your destination. There's been awkward silences and funny times and jokes and laughs and perhaps some tears. But amongst it all, as the wiper blades smear, you think, what will this next 4 days be like? With people I hardly know, and who am I? And how am I alone in the dark? 4 days go by and you can't wait to get home. The feel of your own bed and the pillow that you call your own. But it's again a journey back. So that's kind of like the idea of an honest monologue and movement and abstract movement, and bringing that in to kind of give some depth and some play. And the more you lean into letting your body go, the more abstract the movements get, and you kind of lose yourself for a little bit there, and then you come back, and depending on how you've moved and what you've felt in that movement kind of dictates and changes where the next part of the honest monologue goes. And that's kind of the same with scene work. So if you've got a scene buddy, you can do the same kind of thing. Both of you move, one of you moves, doesn't really matter, but try it out. Heaps of fun, and even just the basic little movement to get you unstuck.